Hello, I'm the Creeper. You probably already guessed that, haven't you? I got some great stories this month, but today is going to be the snag. So excited. Shall we begin? I bet you want to. Now let's do this. But first, I must warn you, this is one of my many videos, so please spread the word.
I'm wandering through an empty trail in what used to be the San Diego River. Normally, I'd be the person or two walking around, reminding me that this place was not completely vacant of life. But this time, I'm not alone. That usually doesn't bother me, but this time, the lack of passerbys puzzled me. But I keep walking. Suddenly, the heat turned cold and gave me chills all through my body. The kind of chills you feel when you're coming down with the flu. Still, I kept walking. I'm not sure what my motivation is keeping me going, let alone why I'm out here. Actually, I'm not sure when or how I even got here either. But I can tell it's late. The sun is scarlet and causing faint light beams that piercing through humidity and pour down the trees that border the valley. Still, I keep walking. Now my eyes are scanning the naked scenery around me as if I'm trying to find something, but I'm not sure what it is. My gaze locks on one particular tree in the distance, a silhouette of a tall snag with an object dangling from one of its branches. Inside, for some reason, causes me to hold my ground, but only for a few seconds. My curiosity was a swing for you, pushing me to keep going. Now the red sun and purple sky seemed to lose their color. Everything was now black and white. That only makes the dead tree, now just a few yards away, more intimidating. The closer I get with every step, the more my heartbeat quickens and the feeling of dread comes over me. Finally, I stop walking. I'm looking up at the figure hanging over the tree, and that's when everything becomes still. No wind, no crows, even the thumping of my own heart is muted. It's the loudest silence I've ever heard. I'm staring at a body. The body of a young man, possibly in his 20s. He's probably been dead for 2 days. Now I'm running. I run all the way home, usually. Running 2 miles in a full sprint would leave me breathless and exhausted. My lungs would be on fire, my legs felt like cement, yet I felt nothing. But I was too scared for this to vex me. Frantically, I unlocked the door and rushed inside. Once upstairs, I see my family in the living room. Everyone looks upset and mourning. My 5-year-old nephew is crying in a teary-eyed sister's arms. My mother sobbing on the shoulder of her fiancé. My brother and his girlfriend in trembling imprints on the floor. And my father sitting on the couch, wearing his most sorrowful expression I've ever seen. He holds a photograph in his hands. The photograph of me and him at my high school graduation. Guys? I said nervously, anticipating for them to look up. Nothing happens. I try again. Guys, I'm right here. Just look up. Please, stop crying. Still nothing. I try to lift my father's face, but my hands melt through his chin, as if I've just tried to touch the face of a hologram. Tears begin to form in my eyes. Suddenly, as if by instinct, my mind returns to the side of the body in the veil. That's when my heart stops and my stomach twists in a sailor's knot. The eggs over my body are now a chilling shroud of terror, as the events leading up are now rapidly connecting in my head, and a dreadful thought comes over me. Was it me hanging from the snag? I run into my brother's bedroom and look into the mirror. I find a rope burn on my neck. I guess I've been given my answer.